much for joining us today. As above, so below. We are definitely talking about lunar energy to each and every one of you guys. If it is your first time in my life, my name is Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. I'm the apostle and pastor of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated, and my beliefs are deeply rooted in the ATRs. Those are African traditional religions where we harness, direct, and disperse energy, frequency, and vibration. To each and every one of you guys, if you do not know, I am here for the melanated people and those that are in the church that practice the ATRs, and those that have left the church and they are still practicing the ATR, but they have church influence. I'm here for people that want to know what real magic is all about. I am 51 years old right now. I've been doing magic since I was a child, and I have been initiating quite a few of these ATRs. I've had many experiences dealing with people, places, and things, and I'm here to help many of you guys that want to learn, want to know. I don't tell you what to do. I give you knowledge with understanding because you're grown. Grown people make decisions. I do not talk to children, and I do not talk to men and women that are childish. I'm talking to real people that want to understand what it is to be a part of a spiritual community and what it is to be able to function and operate in energy change. What's up there, my Stormy Sagittarius from Detroit? And then I got my Shamari in the house. Let me put my glasses on before I even start. I ain't no sense of strain in my eyes. My Shamari from Chi-Town. I got my baby Scorpio up in here. We appreciate you and each and every one of you guys for being here. Now on tonight, this is an opportunity for a lot of grown people and that want to practice the ATRs. And the reason why I share a lot of this information because Minister Mario brought it to my attention that a lot of times people are not aware. Allison, what's up there? Mwah. What's up, Mama Susan? How you doing, love? Mwah. What's up there, Demetrius? Mwah. What's up, Ryan? Mwah. I'm giving all y'all some kissing. Yes. I ain't even put on my stuff, but man, hold on. I just took this off. Voila. What's up, Star? Thank you for the acknowledging the super chat. I want to say to each and every one of you guys, I really endeavor wholeheartedly. I was on a live with I call her Auntie. She's on TikTok. She's a beautiful spiritualist. She keep it real. She most people call her Auntie, and she does a lot of real life teaching on her platform. And I was on her platform today, and this is prefacing going to Father's Day. This is also a touch because I want us to walk in a stronger Ache, and the only time we can walk in Ache is when our people are being healed. Now, one of the responsibilities that I have as a melanated man operating in the ATRs and practicing the black arts in the church is to acknowledge that the church has hurt a lot of people, especially the black church, and also black men that have run the church have not only they have raped and pilferage through our community, but they also they have sexually assaulted many men and women along this journey. And so the church has in its own right done a lot of damage to black melanated people. And so I find myself, before I address spiritual topics and stuff, apologizing because I'm an apostle, I'm a pastor, I'm a teacher, and I'm an evangelist, and still in the church. And this is something that I tell people oftentimes. I do understand your apprehension when it comes down to the church, but I was chosen and called to be in the church. I wasn't one that I was told to leave the church and go and practice the black arts and practice the African tradition. I was established as an apostle to function and to help people in the church, inside of the church, and this is why my journey in the church world is not like other people's journey. I am a repairer of the breach. I am here for the brokenhearted and the cast out and the cast down. I am also here to defend that which is right. I'm not here to lick your wounds. I'm not here to make it okay what was done to you, but I'm also here to give you tools if you decide to come out of the wasteland. If you decide to heal yourself of the traumas that are normally that have taken place in the black church. And I'm just being very honest with you. And so A part of being a man is taking responsibility, and not just responsibility for my actions, but also responsibility for the actions of the entity or the organization. Whether it doesn't matter. I'm not Baptist. I'm still a part of the church community, and so let me explain something, y'all. Hold on. Let me tell you bitches something. Every time I come on live, you want to throw at me. Now let me tell you. See, this is why I do blame men, because you hoes think that I'm like these other men. I don't care what you throw at me. I don't care what you work against me. That shit ain't gonna work. This coming from a pastor and an apostle. I pick up your energy. Yes, I feel your shit, but it's not going nowhere. Okay? If the worst that you can do is call me to have some internet issues, I pay my bills. You understand? You're not going to prohibit me from being successful. I don't know why you continue to allow yourself to eat the fruit of defeat, because that's all you're gonna get over here. Because I'm not these other pastors, I'm not these other shepherds, and when I apologize, I'm not pandering, because I stand fully in my power, I stand fully in my gifts, and I have absolutely no problem fucking you up. Okay, so don't get none of that twisted, because I'm not the church. I'm in the church. You understand? I'm a temple. I'm an instrument of the Most High. And actually, I'm an instrument of destruction and wrath. I'm a judgment prophet. So, because I know you can't read, because you keep throwing your bullshit over here, and I'm not in the mood, I ain't ate, and I'm horny as a mother sucker. So, do not play with me on today. Find somebody to fuck with, but I'm not him. Okay? Find you another IP address, because this is not the lie. So, I'm trying to help God's people, but you keep messing with me, I'm going to fuck you up, and your ancestors along with it. So now that I have that out of the way, so guys and girls, we want to say thank you to each and every one of you guys that celebrated and sent your cash apps and helped Mother Susan have a beautiful birthday. Even though her birthday is on Tuesday, but we celebrated this Sunday. I put some of the pictures out there, and she's very happy. She's in a very good mood, and so I just wanted to make sure that she had a good time. What's up, Unveiling Ann? Much love to you. What's up there, Taisha? I think I said it. Taisha Williams in the house. And there go my love is how my Taurus is here. Okay, so a lot of times I do realize that I want to acknowledge how many of you guys have supported me and continues to support me, and I don't have y'all, this is me. This is me. I don't put on airs. I don't put on fronts. Okay? I'm just, for some reason, when you in the church world, people that practice the black arts or practice HR feel like you got something on me. You don't have anything on me. You have absolutely nothing. You've been throwing at me for the longest. I still make 6 figures. I'm still healthy. My dick still get hard. I do understand that I am superseding your expectations as a pastor in Ocha, but guess what? I am still going to be successful, and people are still going to watch me. People are still going to support me. You're not going to interrupt them. When it's time for me to leave here, I will leave here, hard dick and all. Okay, so I don't know what kind of reading you doing. Mother Susan want to thank everybody right here. She said, "Thank you so much, everyone." For your love. I love you all. She really, and she's very happy. She's a Gemini. She's ecstatic. Okay, so we have accomplished a lot of goals. She might send me a picture of her. I bought her some. What did I buy her? Some tequila. So she might send a picture of her bottle of tequila that she wants y'all to see. So, and then I'll post it on the wall. On my YouTube channel, so y'all get a chance to see that. But she already done opened it. She said, I'm going to take a little sip out of it. I don't know what she call a sip. But I want to say thank you so much for the love that you showed the mother of our church. To every man. First of all, I'm going to say to every man that sent a cash app. Thank you so much for standing up there. It is so important that in the era of time that we're living in, that we go beyond the call of duty, because there's so many other men that are not out there doing what they need to do in order to make these women feel safe, secure, and to wanting. And like I say, I don't care if you gay, I don't care if you straight, I don't care if you bi. It is our responsibility to hold up our own banner. And I am very, very tired as a Sagittarius, Moon in Aries and Rising sign, apologizing for all of this mess. And it's like, I don't want a woman to get her feelings hurt trying to treat me like Tyrone, because I'm not gonna allow it. I didn't do it to you, baby. Tyrone did it to you. I didn't do it to you. Jethro did it. I didn't do that to you. So a lot of times I'm contending with things in my church and ministry due to the failure of men in these women's life, and first starting with the father, because he's the genesis of a lot of this foolishness. I had a young lady talk to me, and she said that message Sunday hit her so hard. She said her dad called her and asked her what her Father's Day gift, what is his Father's Day gift, and she said, when you start acting like a father, I'll give you a gift. She said, I'm not doing that no more. You know, you only want to show up to get something. And that's not what being a father is. It is better, it's more blessed to give than to receive. And so therefore, this platform that is here, I am in my own way trying to help heal melanated people. And I'm talking about every aspect of it. I'm talking about if you carry melanin in your skin, I am trying to help you. And the only way that I honestly feel that I can help anybody is first starting with the truth. Okay? Lying does not gives us the ability to heal ourselves. Being delusional does not allow us to apprehend the knowledge, wisdom, understand that I am making accessible to many of us. What's up, my Natasha Foster? My chocolate from North Carolina. My Aquarius is in the house. Sister Aphrodisiac is here. And so I say these things not to be condescending. I say these things from a place of love. And it may be strong. It may be may be something you're not accustomed to a pastor talking to you. But sugarcoating has not helped us. Preaching about Daniel and the lion's den has not helped us. Doing conferences has not helped us. We are still doing the same shiggity we were doing way back then. Okay? Now, I want to discuss something. First of all, let me say this. Hello to Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. Now, to all of my witch bitches, I'm going to say this again to you. Just because I acknowledge that you are the creator of the universe, that still doesn't mean that you have more power than me. Okay? I still direct energy. I am still crowned Mafedifun Oya, and I am still crowned Mafedifun Babalu Aye. And before I got these crowning, you couldn't fuck with me then. Okay? Before I got my cauldron, you having the ability to derail what God is doing in my life you're not being stopped because I'm crowned. You're not being stopped because I got scratched and Apollo. You were never in a place. You were never in a place to do anything with me. Okay? Let's say that from the beginning. I was born with my stuff. Okay? So now that you have initiated, you got some spirits with you and you working your conjure. Let me explain something. Don't let that infumbe get you fucked up. Okay? Don't let your ancestors amp you up. Because I'll fuck all of y'all and I'll stop all of y'all evolution. Okay? Because my powers are extraterrestrial. And I will retard your spirituality. So all these people telling you about what people can't do to your egoons, fuck with me and find out. Just like I can elevate your ancestor, ask the people on my live how, since I've been doing graveyard work with them, how I've been working with them, that their egoons have been more active in their life. So if I teach on my platform, if somebody can't bless you, they can't curse you. So if I am blessing people that actually practice the ATRs, that actually are initiated in the ATRs, and people that are practicing magic, if I can bless you and you are a practitioner, I most certainly can curse your ass. Okay? So let me make it very clear. I'm here to be a blessing. I am here on this platform for melanated people to be a blessing. But please do not confuse Me wanting to be a blessing, that me will not fuck you up, okay? And I'm talking about the way I fuck you up. Not the way you heard other people talk. I am not a lip service man, okay? Just like I will go over and beyond the call of duty to be a blessing to you, I will go over and beyond the call of duty to fuck you up. I will spit every UPS check that I bring. Every offering that comes in. I will fundraise to fuck you up. I am that guy. Okay? I will go all in. Just like I will go all in to win. If you watch how far I went for Minister Mario to keep him here when he was supposed to die in his 30s, actually 33, and he died 44, I gave him 10 more years. I went up and beyond the call of duty. I did more than any other pastor or loved one would have done. You understand? I got that kind of drive and I got that kind of will, and you don't want that on your ass, okay? So don't come here for me. So the next time, I'm going to call you by name the next time, because the fact that you actually think I don't know who's throwing at me, you are not a real spiritualist. Now fuck with me and I will put your business all out and open. Now I'm trying to be nice. Okay. Now that is clear, somebody sent me a cash app. That's how you distract me and get my mind together. That was my baby Scorpio coming in. There's something going on with the internet, so it's giving me a fit. So, all right. And now the phone talking about overheating, and I don't even have it plugged up. All right. Let me say this. Let me get my message. My message tonight is when man fails you. Okay. I'm going to be coming from Matthew the 19th chapter, verse 26. The mentality of men that actually getting out here working are very different than men, somebody looking for something for nothing. I am not that guy. But I'm just over all this keep throwing at me. If you want to fight, then bring your punk ass, fuck ass out here in the open and let's get with it. I don't throw no rock and hide no hand. Don't have no secret war with Chief Apostle Ely. Bring your monkey ass out in the open and let's do this in front of everybody. So when I whoop your ass and people see me dragging you out your house, they'll know you the one that was throwing at me. Praise God. Got to keep it churchy. My first scripture is Matthew the 19th chapter and the 26th verse. And this is another thing I'm going to say to y'all. Y'all think y'all running from the church to deal with something different. The same BS that they do in the church, they be doing in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, Palo, Root Workers. The same. If you, as long as there's niggas involved in anything, you're going to be dealing with the same stuff. So don't think because you leaving the church, you leaving church mess. That mess everywhere you go. And you better make sure you armed, skilled, and protected. Because they be with the shits. Be wearing all their white turbans and all this shit and be doing all kind of filthy nasty work to people. And holler about bless you and all that and hey bruh and all that. Fuck all that. I'm tired of them bitches in the church. I'm tired of these bitches in the ATR. Because all y'all hoes the same. Huh? Dirty ass, pussy ass hoes. Anyway. Let me go back to my Bible. Matthew 19:26. It said, and Jesus. Did I get it right? 19:26. Yeah. And Jesus beheld them and said unto them, with man this is impossible, but with God all things are possible. Now let me explain something, y'all. In this particular part of the scripture, and I need to explain, when man fails you, this is what this is talking about. Mankind and man itself in its the essence of flesh is limited. And no matter how many times you tell young girls, young boys all over this globe not to put their trust in man, they're going to do it. Because most people are conscious of the physical world and they're not conscious of the spiritual world. And so they're going to deal with people in these spiritual streets from a fleshly perspective. And let me explain something to you. Very few people, sir and ma'am, is going to tell you their real agenda and what they have the capacity of doing and what they have the capacity of not doing. A lot of people are not going to do that because they make money off you thinking and assuming that they can accomplish something that they have never exhibited a resume for. You will not find many spirituals, I don't care if they're in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, doing what I do, because people that actually have the gifts and the talents, they have a resume. They, just like David was able to tell them, God delivered the bear in my hand, delivered the lion in my hand. People that don't give you testimonies. People, and I'm not talking about testimonies that they're telling about themselves. I'm talking about the people that they have worked for. The people that service you get served for should be able to give you a vote of confidence for the community. Okay? Now, failure. Fail means by this word. When I say when man fails you, I am saying when man, the word but defined, it says to be unsuccessful in achieving one's goal. When a man is unsuccessful in fulfilling his obligation, he has failed you. Let me explain something to you, sir and ma'am. In life, as long as I meet the criteria that I am supposed to meet in your life, I have not failed you. You expecting me to do beyond what is required of me is not me failing you. Let's be very clear. A parent not buying you Versace and not allowing you to go to Duke University is not failing in parenting. That's not failure. They're not required to make sure that you go to Ivy League school. They're not required for you to walk around in Versace. That's not a requirement. Those are things that you may desire. And I want every grown man and woman to understand the difference between somebody actually failing you as a husband. Because you know you did not marry a lawyer. And neither did you marry Johnny Cochran. Because there are some lawyers out there, they are failures. They are not successful, but they do have a law degree. But I am saying to you, you did not get into a relationship with that man or that woman with the expectation of living above $200,000 a year. There was never an agreement between you and her. So when that man in your mind fails you because he is not keeping up with the Joneses of another successful man in a whole nother arena, or another successful woman in another arena, they did not fail you. What you did, sir and ma'am, is that you deceived yourself and you lied to your partner, and you were not honest with your partner what you had expected. And so therefore you say you love them, but you treat them like a failure. You serve them like a failure. You accompany them and you walk around as though they have failed you. And the truth is that you have made an expectation that was not agreed upon. So we're not talking about that, sir and ma'am. So don't amen me just yet. Understand what I'm going to talk about: failure. When the man, God in the scriptures talks about the landlord giving one person 3 talents, giving another one 5. And then he gave one talent. The one that buried the talent, that was a failure. Because they did not do anything. They did not even meet the requirement. There are a lot of men out here that are not even meeting the basic requirement. The idea, I remember asking Minister Mario, son of a Chosen, I said, do you feel that I failed you? He said, fail me? How could you fail me? He said, I wouldn't be alive now if it wasn't for you. See, my thing, the reason I'm bringing that up, he never put it unrealistic. Even though I was gifted and talented and I had prevailed in a lot of areas of his life, he never made me responsible for what he was going through. I want to talk to grown people on today. If you, sir or ma'am, are working with a Tata, a Mumbo, a Hugon, and you have made them responsible for the issue that you brought to their desk, that you brought to their home, that you brought to their elate, and you have made them responsible and not looking at them as somebody trying to help you with what you got going on. They did not fail you, sir. They did not fail you, ma'am. You understand? Because I'm talking to grown people. I'm saying it again. I'm talking to grown people. I am rocking my faithful Ochosi, and Ochosi does not miss. Okay? So I'm not hitting and missing around here. Every arrow coming out of here, bam, bam, bam. Okay? So with man, things are impossible. And what that means is man is limited. Flesh is limited. When your faith and confidence is in the flesh, and I want melanated people to stop lying about God is first in their life, their ancestors first, because that, sir, ma'am, you would have a different reaction to spirituality. I have a young lady that I have that's been in my church, and she is a daughter of Oya as well. And I tell her, and I have said this oftentimes, the fact that you cannot respond correctly to my Oya, the fact that you cannot bring offerings to my Oya. See, the Bible says, why would God give you your own when you're not faithful of another's man? The Orishas are no different. The Loas are no different. The Nkisi no different. The ancestors. Why would they help you achieve certain goals when you're not faithful with what you have? You're unsuccessful with what you have. You have not yet made $1 out of 15 cents. Why are you asking for abundance, sir? When man fails you, it's when they don't even meet their standard, not your standard. When they don't meet their expectations, not your expectations. When a person has already will not meet the basic fundamental, as they say, as in the school system, fundamental academics. You're not even successful at reaching the basic fundamentals of just being decent. The basic fundamental of just being fair. The basic fundamentals of just do unto others as others will do unto you. Just these are basic, but you want to make voodoo responsible for your failures. You want root work to be responsible for your failures. You want witchcraft to be the issue. These lies are not for no children, no immature adult. These are real facts. This mess right here changes lives. It resolves issues. It brings about confidence. It brings about integrity. It brings about dignity. That's why we got so much shenanigans going on, because people think that morality has something to do with Christianity, and it has nothing. Because if you're dealing with Christianity, that comes out of Kemet, that comes out of Egyptology, which you would be dealing with Mayat. Mayat weighs your heart. That's morality, sir and ma'am. Every religion and every ATR talks about that. So don't make it a Christian thing, because it's not a Christian thing. You're a nasty ass person because you're a nasty ass person. It got nothing to do with the fact that you practice voodoo. Voodoo ain't got nothing to do with your heart. You got something to do with your heart. So understanding, the next time you look at the word failure, it means that you are unsuccessful. So I tell Christians, I say sometimes your prayers are not being answered because the Bible says he has given you the keys to the kingdom and he's giving you power. And like a good parent, why would I help you and do something for you that is well within your power to do for yourself? Some of you have never met the extremes of your strength. You have always did just enough. So you don't know what you have the capacity of doing. You don't know how intellectual you have the ability to be. You don't know what you have the ability to accomplish because you always did just enough to please other people, to make people think that you are more successful than what you are. You understand? Success means to meet your goal. When you set a goal for yourself to make an extra $100 and you do not meet that goal, you have failed. But when you fail, you give yourself grace. When you think other people have failed you, all of a sudden now they need to burn in eternal hell. I want to talk to grown people. Why don't you have the same energy for your failures that you have for others' failures? Perceived failures, shall I say. Before I get to the actual failure, let's deal with the perceived failure. Because I didn't meet your mental quota. Because I refuse for you to talk to me as though I'm a failure. I'm a success story. I was a success story before I told you my story. I was successful before I started wearing Orisha adornment. I was moving mountains long before I got scratched. I did my first spiritual killing when I was a child. Because you got to be careful on the social media platform. It's spiritual. So we understand that now. Perceived failure and actual failure. Actual failure is when how can you say what you can't do when you don't know enough about yourself. That's why when you get your consultation, I am constantly aiming at making you understand who you are. When you're not even tapping into all that you are, then you can't really say what you have failed in. Because you're not walking in the fullness of who you are. No less than the fullness of God or the fullness of voodoo or Santeria or Kumi. You're not even walking in the fullness of who you are. And you're going around here saying, this man failed you, this pastor failed you, this Tata failed you, this person. No. Before I can blame, I'm going to have some real conversation. Before I can blame my Madrina, 1 and 2 Madrina, any Tata, any Mumbo, any Hugon, any other spiritual person, for Minister Mario not being here, before I can turn to my Padrino and tell him, you're the reason why I brought Mr. Mario to you, you crowned him, and Minister Mario still died. Before I can blame anybody, let's get real up in here. I'm his covering. See, men take responsibility. I would not dare blame anybody. Charity start. Before I point my finger, I'm going to address where I went wrong. If I went wrong. You understand? This is why I didn't talk to him about what somebody else said to him. I talked to him how he felt about me. See, I had that conversation. See, a man is going to go to you. When I talk to my flock, I ask my members of my church, what else can I do? What am I not doing that you guys are not getting while you're unsuccessful in certain areas of your life? They tell me, Apostle, you're doing what you need to do. We just ain't doing what we need to do. I have no problem coming on my social media and saying, if you're not getting it, if you're not getting breakthrough, what else can I do? What can I be more transparent in that will allow you to grasp spirituality in your own energy, own frequency, other than you just don't want to do right? Because if there's something else that I can bring to this platform that will make you be more responsible or more insightful, I have no problem. But if it's a situation that you feel like I'm failing you because I'm not doing your work for you or I'm not acknowledging you, that's another problem. I got people right now mad with me because they feel like I failed them. And they feel like I failed them because they wanted me to be something to them that I never agreed to. I got people mad with me, and I got a problem. I really want to call their name, but I'm not going to call their name. I have a problem with you feeling that I failed you when I've never. I am an excellent communicator. I told Mother Susan and anybody that know me, and I got some of my hoes that be watching me. I ask, if you ever meet any of the hoes that I done mess with, I always ask for ass first. I ain't never been a man. I don't want no confusion. If you working on a job, I didn't come. I don't care where you at. I didn't come there for your establishment of your business. I come for your ass. I'm trying to be sexual. I'm very clear about that. You understand? I don't play games like that. I don't hide behind nothing. I'm a very direct, upfront person. It's either yes or no. But one thing about it, I don't use my title, I don't use my background, because some people, they don't even know I even do what I do. Because guess what? I'm not coming there to be nobody priest. I'm coming there to lay pipe. I'm coming there to wax some ass. You understand? I'm just being very honest with y'all. A lot of you guys don't know how to be honest with people and direct. If I am not meeting a requirement, my job as a pastor is not to pay your bills. My job as a pastor to feed you knowledge and understanding, and I do that. My job as an apostle is to lay the foundation and to defend the gospel. My job as a teacher is to explain and declare the works of the Lord. My job as an evangelist is to evangelize and spread the gospel of what we preach and teach on this platform. I'm doing that. And my job as a prophet is to be a seer and to prophesy and tell you what thus said the Lord. And I am following all of those offices, and I am doing them quite well. So I am not failing you as a spiritualist. I am working the works, and I'm giving clarity. As the ox of Taurus, I am treading out the corn. So I am worthy to be fed. So I'm not failing you because I'm being honest with you. Because you don't want to hear the truth. That's not failing you. Because you ain't ready to take on responsibility. That's not failing you. Okay. So let's talk about these that are failing you. We're going to start with Acts, the 5th chapter, 38 through 39. It says, "And now I say unto you, refrain from these men, and let them alone. For if their counsel or this work be of men, it will come to nothing." If somebody is doing something in these ATRs and the spirit is not behind them, they're going to fail anyway. You don't have to go out here talking about this scammers. A lot of y'all be with the shits. Anybody that's out here in these ATRs, that spirit is not driving them, they're going to fade away eventually anyway. You don't have to do all of that. Y'all are actually out here attacking people that are chosen to do this work. And you're trying to label it as they're scammers, or they're not real, or they're not authentic. No. See, your bitch ass is jealous and you're envious. And you did not intend for me to excel the way that I am. Because August the 5th, I will be crowned 1 year. And I am more successful in Ocha than you are. And I'm on your neck. And I understand how that makes you feel. You understand that you feel just like my ex-wife, baby daddy, felt when he told me that he had been there before her, before me, and that he had had a baby with her, and that's all and I told him, absolutely, you have been in that pussy before I did. But what I want to also make you aware of, but you left a lot of meat on that bone, but you don't have nothing to worry about, because not only I'm going to clean all the meat off that bone, I'm going to get down to the marrow and the bone. Because I'm going to break bread in that ass. You understand? So don't worry about it, bro. I know you touched up, but you left a whole lot of meat on that bone because you weren't working with much. But I'm going to go in there and I'm going to clean it up. You understand? So that's how you feel like her ex-baby daddy. You understand? You feel like I'm coming in there and I'm cleaning up, huh? But the truth of it is, you were here before I was. You were on social media before I was. And you out here, as my grandmother would say, pussyfooting around. And so I'm all about business. You understand? I'm out here about business. So I'm excelling, and you have a problem with that. And you want to act like it's something else. And it ain't nothing but the divine. And I am dedicated to what I do out here. You understand? So if it be of man, it would be brought to nothing. To naught. That's the word they use in the Bible. Verse 39. It says, "But if it be of God, ye cannot overthrow it." Won't you tell your elay the truth? Tell them the truth. That you have been trying to cause Apostle Eli to fall the whole time. Huh? You have to understand that Minister Mario was not born with his gift. Mr. Mario wasn't born in spirituality. He only met spirituality when he met me. That was 13 years ago. I've been doing spirituality since I was a child. Fuck with me. You understand? If you, this is what I don't like about y'all that claim to be spiritual people and that you are so unconjured. You always want to take credit for somebody's demise or somebody's faltering that is an amateur, that somebody you already know. But you didn't take him out of here. This is something was hereditary. But since you want to make like you had something to do with what he got, let's talk about, since I was his covering, why didn't you take me out? Explain to the people how you shot through me, and I'm still here, and got him. The truth as it is, you didn't get him. It was just his time to go, because I was not crowned, and I could not give him any more of my life force energy. I don't like bitches like you. I never have, and I never will. I would die not liking bitches like you, because I don't pick the weak, huh? If you want to claim to be who you say you are, then bring your fucking ass out into the light, Caroline. Please. Because this house right here is clear. It's clear. Don't pick on none of my members. Don't pick on none of my people on my social media. Don't pick up. Come for the chief. Come for the head. Huh? Come for this head right here. And I want you to do it. I want you to dance with the devil in the moonlight. Because, bitch, I'm ready to dance. But what I ain't going to do is allow you to fight in the dark and hide your hand and throw rocks. I want your bitch ass to come out in the nut, and let's do this in front of all of social media. And so they can see how bad you not. Huh? That's how I want to do it. Because let's do it correctly. Because real warriors, real fighters, real root workers, real conjurers do not work like that. My spiritual dad didn't do it. My grandmother didn't do it. And the people that I was raised up under, they did not throw rocks down. They whoop your ass in front of everybody. Everybody know why you where you at. When they say your ass going down, they tell you to your face. That's how I came up. I can't teach you how to do it how these other people do. Because I don't do it like that. That ain't how I was raised. That's how I was trained. It's a train up a child in the way they should go. And when he become old, he will not depart. I can't depart from that because that's not how I was raised. I don't care if I'm an Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Kuma, Congo, Palo, Miss. That's how I get down. That's why I have a problem with you hoes. If you want some dick, sir or ma'am, ask for it. It's a yes or a no, but it won't be for free. Now, I go on, verse 39. It says, if it be of God, ye cannot overthrow it. Least happily ye be found even to fight against God. You claim to be so much for the Orishas. You claim to be so much for the Loas. Huh? Every time I get a reading, the Orishas are pleased with me, don't change. This is what I keep getting from different Oba. It ain't the same people. I have different people read me. But the truth is the truth. So I'm still trying to figure out, if Oya is pleased with me, why ain't you serving me? Huh? Why you going from the church instead of going to church? Because Ochosi is the head, is the first Orisha of the church. And then our church, the second Orisha, is Oya. Minister Mario got crowned before me, so he's the son of not only of Ochosi, but he's also, his mother is Oya. So you should be happy where you are. Huh? If the Loa, the voodoo is where you were into voodoo, then you still should embrace me. That's why Jesus told, if Abraham was your father, you would love me. I want the people to understand that we even in the HR is still with the fuck shit. Because if you love Mama Chola, then you will love me. If you love Insasi, you will love me. If you love voodoo, you will love me. If you love hoodoo, you will love me. You got a problem with me, bitch. But you ain't woman enough. You ain't woman enough. Since you feel like you got it like that, then bring your monkey ass, huh? Bring your monkey, deranged pussy ass out in the open and stop throwing and working on me behind the clothes. Because I know. And you still not going to overthrow me. Because what you're finding yourself, you're fighting against them same spirits you claim to be serving. You claim to be serving. I didn't say it. I'm telling you what you claim. Because I know who's working with me. And as you have seen, you've been working on me at quite some time. And I'm still sexy. I am still fine. I still got a platform. I still have victory. I'm still vibrant. My energy is still strong. That means what you're doing is not working. That means them same Orishas are fighting against you to make sure I stay on top. Them same Loas are fighting against you to stay on top. Because it's not me. It is them. Because if it was me, I would have been brought down a long time ago. Because I ain't just started talking shit. I've been talking shit before I left my mama's house. And I'm 51. I've been talking like this all my days. I ain't just started talking like this. You might have just met me and realized I talk like this. But this is my lingo the whole time. Before there was a Minister Mario, this was me. Before there was a Trironda, there was a me. Before there was any of the people in the church world, I've always been like this. Bitch, you just met my energy. Now, Deuteronomy, the 31st chapter, verse 8. So now we understand what failure is and the man failing you. When people do not reach their own potential, own goal, they are going to fail you. Now, Deuteronomy 31 verse 8. It says this. And the Lord, not niggas, not crackers, and nobody in between. It say the Lord. So we talking about Boss Hog, okay? So let's be clear Who we talking about? We ain't talking about none of you niggas that's operating in the ATR. We talking about old little Damari. We talking about old Lofi. We talking about the Mighty and Zombie. We talking about the Divine Mother and Father. Not your punk ass, okay? So we gonna be real clear who doing the talking. This ain't you talking, this them talking, okay? It said, I'm the Lord. It is he that doeth go before thee. He will be with thee. He will not fail thee. Fail means to what? He will not be unsuccessful in his goal. He will neither forsake thee, and fear not, neither be dismayed. If God be for you, sir and man, hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, I'm not these other preachers talking about they are anointed by God and there's no evidence behind that. I'm sorry, sir and ma'am, if that is what you have been accustomed to and they out there talking about the anointed and you still be able to put some on their ass. I don't care if you come to my church and sit on my front row. I will fuck you up in the front row. I don't care if you drive by my church and sprinkle it on the outside. I will fuck you up. I don't care if you go 3 streets over. I promise you, Iligua, if Iligua don't get your ass, Metcalfu will get your ass. If not Metcalfu, I got something else in there. I ain't gonna tell you everything I got in the crossroad because I cover my ass. And let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna say this. I hope Bo is here. Is Bo here tonight? My Bo ass? Because I hope he's here. Bo is somebody I love dearly. Bo is somebody that is openly gay man. And I want to tell you something, you fuck ass nigga something. Bo is a proud, openly gay black man. And I trust my virgin, sexy ass with Bo before I trust you ass. I trust Bo with my virgin ass before I would ever trust some of y'all niggas. You ain't no man. You won't even acknowledge your failure. You won't even acknowledge your shortcoming. I'm not going to turn my back on you. For what? Huh? I don't care if you E5, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Paulo. I tell some of y'all, some of y'all doing is you're failing your own self. And what I call failure is the fact that you will walk out and leave your common sense home. The fact that you will walk into these ATR and leave common sense and rationale and sober thinking out of the equation. Before I'm a voodoo practitioner, I'm a decent person. Before I'm a practitioner of the black art, I'm a decent person. When men fail you, you got to ask yourself some real questions. All I'm telling many of you guys, you need to figure out who you're trying to work with. Are you trying to work with a man of God? Because the Bible said with God, all things are possible. And so when we're working with the Orishas, the Loa, this is a spiritual journey. A lot of y'all making this a very carnal journey. And that's why you make voodoo look powerless. You make conjure look powerless. You make hoodoo because you're trying to make this carnal. You're trying to make this about you. You're trying to make this about what you think. You can't rock my boat. You're trying, huh? I don't care how hard you blow, bitch. You can huff and you can plug, but you can't blow this dick down. Huh? This tower right here, this power right here in my Cat Williams voice, this right here, my nigger, my niggerette, this tower right here, this ain't falling for you, baby. This ain't going nowhere. This is established by the divine. Huh? And that's whether Oya protect me, and that's whether Babalu Aye protect me, and whether that is Shango protect me, or whether that's an elect, it don't matter. I'm protected. And nothing, you know it. You've been trying. And you still ain't gonna get no dick from me. I'm never going to sex you because I don't want your shit. Because I have options. Are you clear? I have options. Huh? This hoe right here, this anointed hoe right here, he got options. And I can screw every single day. 52 weeks in a year. 24 hours in a day and never hit your pussy. And still have sex every single day. I don't need it. I don't need to hit you from the front or the back. I don't even want your throat. I don't even want to skeet on your face. I'm not interested. And that should have been enough. Just like it's enough for a woman to tell a man she's not interested and it go no further, it goes for your punk ass too. Because you acting like a real nigga. You act like I'm a bitch. And you the man. Somebody sent me an offering. I can't tell because the internet acting up. True brother on it tonight. Thank you, Minister Al. I do apologize. I take that back. I don't even apologize. I'm over a lot of the BS that's going on in social media, and you know, people are intimidated by upcoming spiritualists and that God, the divine, is behind it. You already know that you done did readings on me. You know I got powerful egg wounds on my mom's side, and you know I got them on my dad's side, and I'm a powerful ancestor myself. So it's not gonna work. What I get tired of is the reason why I ain't calling your name is because I want you, since you believe in the shit you doing, don't worry about what I believe in. Since you believe in what you claim you're doing, I want you to come out of front and say that what you're gonna do to me. And we're gonna all see, can you bring it home? Let's all see either you be successful or you fail. Are you hearing me? Because that's how I was trained. I don't know who trained your punk ass in the ATRs and voodoo and Santeria. I don't know who trained you, but I was trained. You don't throw no rock and hide your hand. When I see my spiritual dad have beef, I see him go to people's house and tell them. I see him go to other spiritualism workers and tell them he's finna fuck them up. That's how I learned. I was 13 years old. So I don't know other way to deal with people. That's why I stay to myself and I mind my own business. Thank you so much, Alicia, for that super sticker. That's why I don't bother people. I don't be in other people's business. I don't worry about who licking and sticking. Apostle, you don't do none of that. I don't get involved with other people's stuff. When people come to me, I help people that want the help from me, but I don't get involved with because I know how I am. Huh? And if you got a problem with Mother Susan drinking, fuck you. And that's coming from her pastor and her apostle. I bought her alcohol. I could call her drunk all day long. I bet she won't get liver poison from cheap liquor. I bet you that. As long as I'm breathing in and breathing, I bet she won't get liver poison from cheap liquor. If she gonna get drunk, she gonna get drunk on the good shit. And I'm gonna make sure of that. As long as she the mother of my church. And that's whether you like that or not. I don't care if you saved or unsaved. I don't care if you believe in Christianity. I don't care if you believe in Islam. Over here, where God gave me dominion and jurisdiction, that's how I rock and roll. You don't like it, sir, ma'am? Fine. Your way out of here. Because you ain't obligated. I don't own you and you don't own me. You're not going to come in my lives and come in my church and spy my liberty. I'm a Sagittarius. I love my freedom. I love the freedom of how I do stuff. And I like how people support me and rock and roll with me. Okay? And they love me for me. I don't know about your following. You got to put on all them smiles. I can come on here in whatever mood I am, and they're going to take what Apostle Ely dish tonight because they accept me for who I am. Because I'm not a pretender. I'm a contender. Let me say it again for your slow ass. I am not a pretender. I'm a contender. I got you, Shamari. I saw you the first time. And let me say, y'all, when you see a man handling business, wait. Don't get in the line of that. Because this is how some of y'all get y'all feelings hurt. That's just no different than you seeing your mama, daddy whooping your brother, sister ass. That is not the time to get her talking about something. Is you taking me to school? That ain't no wisdom. You see mom and daddy whooping your brother, sister ass. If you late to school, you just late to school. I keep trying to tell, I'm trying to help y'all get to some decent men. Because y'all got some bad habits. Cancer. All Comcast gonna do is sorry for the inconvenience and all that. They ain't finna give me no credit and none of that unless it stay off 2 or 3 days. When they messing up, you got to accept it. When you messing up, they cut you off. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring to light of my eyes concerning Shamari the camp. Shamari the camp. And let me tell y'all this, why I flip these cards. You cannot like how I talk all day, it don't make it no less true. That's why I speak my mind. At the end of the day, as long as I'm telling you the truth, that's all that really matters. That which in the dark brings to light of my eyes. What is it that Cancer needs to focus on? I should get Cash App just for what I taught tonight. Some of y'all let people and these men get out here and they, let me tell y'all something. You ain't gonna never make it hard for me. Because you're not my source. You're not my source. If God calls you to be an instrument to give into my bosom, good measure, pressed down, shaken together, you need to thank God. Too many of y'all looking for us to pay you for what God called you to do. It was God that blessed the widow, not Elijah. The same God that sent him to her had already commanded her to do what she was going to do. And you would know that if you were really in spirituality. But since God used you to be a blessing to me, all of a sudden you think you own me or you think you can play games with me. All right. Get fucked up from the top, from the rooter to the tutor, because I am so not in the mood. The worst time to mess with me is I'm hungry and horny. And right tonight, I'm both of them. So if you ain't going to bend over and give me some back, I admonish you to find you somebody else to play with on tonight. To my Cancer, Shamari, your first card comes up, revealing the dark side in shadow. It says, Yud Chet Va. It said, light shines. I recognize the negative forces still active within me. My reactive impulses are no longer a mystery. The power of this name, they become history. This card is talking about working on self. This card is also talking about dealing with the negative aspects of self. Your dark moon here, it talks about it's still active, and but it is not something that you're not aware of, because they say it's no longer a mystery. And it says that it also, if you work on that, it will become history. In other words, it will become a thing of the past. So right now, the focal point is allowing to work on yourself. So a lot of the things that you're dealing with and issues you're dealing with, they will become a thing of your past, not your present or your future. Then your middle card, Shamari, is angelic influence. This is Psalm 91, verse 11. It said, Hey Zion Yud, using this name, I can now access the network of angels. I can remove the network. I can remove negative angels and their chaotic influence in my life and ignite the support and the assistance of positive angels. This card right here is talking about being able to dispatch your ministering spirits. In the book of Hebrews, they call them ministering spirits. But this card right here is Psalm 91, verse 11. And this is actually asking your angels to go out before you and to prosper in your way. In this particular case, it's saying for support and assistance from your positive angelic spirits. You have lunar energy, so that time would do that is on a Monday. Or utilizing a white candle. Or you can let me do it by your choice. Not for free. And your outcome card is no agenda. None are left. It said my motivation of self-interest, ulterior motive, and hidden agendas give way to pure acts of friendship. This card right here is saying, in your outcome card, this is making sure you're not in the way and that you don't have your, not being an opportunist, not having ulterior motive, and it talks about hidden agendas, being secretive about what you want. It said this gives way to pure acts of friendship, unconditional love, and giving. It said when I take myself out of the way, I create a space for true and loving friends, joy, and fulfillment. This outcome card talking about as you shedding off of these old ways and these old habits and addressing situation, you're going to find yourself in the rooms with people that are sincere. In this particular case, it says friends, real joy, unspeakable joy, as the Bible said, and fulfillment. This means that you will be satisfied. You will be in a place of contentment. And I think this is a very good card, saying that if these two cards are worked on, you take care of this stuff right here, then selfishness will have a backseat to the blessing that God has for you. Somebody just, that's how y'all get my attention. Somebody just say, I'm going to bless this man of God for the word alone. I'm trying to get this to come up and do, because sometimes when I put on, it'll show who sent it. Because they got my internet down, y'all. That's why it's processing so slow. So, if I miss something, you have to tell me. I trust, depending on, most of y'all I trust, so if you need me to do something, and because all it just shows, the money came through, and that's always a good thing. But it doesn't, it's not showing me, it's still processing. So, but I do appreciate whatever you guys do for me and support of Apostle Ely. Listen, you quite welcome, baby. Thank you for the reading and the lashing. Well, if you behave, you might get a tongue lashing. That's more satisfying. But I'm going to say this. I'm not going to teach you how to be a con artist in the ATRs. I'm not going to teach you to be disingenuous. I'm not going to teach you to backstab other people in the practice, because that's not what I do. If I have an issue with somebody, I address it with that individual. I come on my platform to teach people about things that people encounter in life. I don't have time for this other stuff. If these people were as booked and busy as they claim to be, they would not be involved. I sent for guardian angel. Okay, got you, Demetrius. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, sir. If they were booked and busy, they would not be in other people's business. And when you dealing with a BMW like me, a black man working, and I wet by the sweat of my brow, the last thing you want somebody to do is mess with you when you working for yours. Ain't nobody giving me nothing. I'm the giver. Ain't nobody giving me nothing. And I need you to respect that. I work hard for these people. Ain't nobody just saying, oh, Apostle Ely, here go $10,000. Hey, Apostle Ely, go $5,000. I'm going to pay your mortgage. I'm going to pay your... Ain't none of that going on. I'm out here working. Like you supposed to be out here doing. And I can't help because you sell your pussy for far less than I sell my dick. That's not a me problem. That's a you problem. And that's the only thing wrong with these hoes. It ain't my fault your jaws ain't producing for you. Why you mad with me? I get more money showing dick than you can selling pussy. And if I was you, I wouldn't make that bet with me because I got a long history. If I've been telling the truth about everything else, I'm probably telling the truth about that too. Thank you for the truth. Melissa said, thank you for the truth as it is setting me free and helping me to walk and use my full power. I know that's right. That's what I'm just saying. Like, why you can't be like these grown adult people? Everything they say, that it hit them too. It hit me too. You ain't woman enough to, man enough to hear the word and just think somebody talking about you. Like, your pussy ain't even that important to your own husband. Why would it be important to me? My God, on today. I keep trying to tell you, I'm here for it, y'all. I'm here to help. If you want help, if you with the other stuff, I'm here for that too. All right. Thank you so much. I think I got everybody. I'm seeing them more cash apps come in. I want to say thank you once again to all of you that made Mother Susan's birthday as beautiful as it is. I'm still going to be doing something for her on her birthday, which is on Tuesday. But I could, she's lives in Titusville. And so I wanted to do something for her from the church as the mother of the church. But we can always do not cash app her, cash app me. Because I don't want you talking about you gave her some money and you thinking she gonna give you some ass. I'm her pimp. Pay me, send it to me so it can be accounted for, and then I will send it to Mother Susan if that is what you desire. Okay? Because I'm gonna protect the mother of our church. That's our mother of our church, and we love her and we thank God for her. And I love y'all too. I love each and every one of y'all. But I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it honest with you. What Demetra said, I said thank you, Apostle, for everything. We are here for all of it. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I really do. So I just want y'all to know, these talismans, they work. I have many people on here who will tell you about my talisman. If you do not have them, some people got off for it. This is not expensive. So some of y'all think this is expensive. $300 is not expensive for what these have the capabilities of doing. My magic is real, it's authentic, and it is worthy of the donations that we seek on here. And I work hard for you all. Let me say this. First of all, first I'm gonna address Natasha first. But Natasha's not the only one that's done this. But first of all, I want to say to Natasha, the fact that you trust me, you're an Aquarius woman. You trust me with yourself, and the fact that you trust me with your daughter. I want y'all to know that I sincerely appreciate not only your level of trust for me as exclusive K. Is that exclusive? You're a Sagittarius? I'll look on here. All right, just give me a moment. I need to say this to Natasha. As a man, as a melanated man, as a black African American man in the United States of America, that is a parent too. I feel that you guys take your family seriously, and I feel like the fact that you yourself trust me with your child, your investment, and trust that I am giving them good counsel, sound counsel, that means a lot to me. So a lot of y'all don't understand, Mother Susan trusted me with Kareem and her daughter Monique, and Karen O'Brien. She trusts me not only with herself, but she trusts me with her daughter. Like, that stuff mean a lot to me as a man, that you guys not only trust me with what you got going on, then I got my baby, like my baby Scorpio, like she been, even when she had her baby, before her baby, like that stuff, her mom trusting Miss Yvette, Miss Yvette is a Cancer, trusting me with her daughter, and Stormy like traveling with me, and y'all, like, I want y'all to understand that I understand the level of trust, and I can assure you that I will not act any way with your daughters, or your sons. Whatever you call it. If you bring your animal, I'm not gonna I'm not that guy. If I'm gonna be something to you, I'm gonna be that to you, and that's in front of your mama's face or your dad's face or behind their back. And I want the parents to know, the Natashas out there, the Mama Susans out there, the Karen O'Briens out there, and Jelly Sweets. Let me tell you something. She's a Gemini. This young lady was going through something surgical. She has never physically met me. She has never been in the physical space with me. And when she was going through her surgery, a life-threatening surgery, she had me on the list for them to call me. She trusts me with her life. I don't take that stuff for granted. And a lot of y'all spirituals be out there hating on me, but it's responsibility, and people trust me with a lot of things. And I'm not going to allow you to come here to disrespect what I'm doing on my platform when your people don't trust you like that. I got people out here that trust me not only with themselves, but with their family. Trust me with things. So Just because you don't got it for me like that or got it for your spiritual like that, don't mean that they don't have it for me like that. And so I want to say thank you for Elisa said you are trustworthy. Thank you so much, baby. I appreciate that. Y'all done went through a lot. You done been scorned. Some of y'all done been scammed. Some of y'all done been tricked. Some of y'all people have not fully serviced you guys spiritually, your spiritual need. And when y'all come to me, y'all treat me well. Even the one, to be honest with you, even the one that done left my church or left me, they still did good by me. That's just being honest with y'all. Like, I take that, the fact that you come to me and you've already been mishandled, deceived, misused, that's even down to the men. Please understand that, where that's coming from. My Taurus, and this is a fixed sign, and this Taurus don't play. She said, yes, we trust you. Like, that's a big deal. You know what I'm saying? So if you, sir and ma'am, ever get to a place where people trust you like that, value that and respect that. And that's your responsibility. You know what I'm saying? And so therefore, this is why I carry on like that, because a lot of y'all ain't gave yourself to your people like that. Like, that stuff means something to me. If Mama Susan on here, she'll tell you, I'm like that. And I talk about you guys, you know, not just on social media, but I talk to her about even my personal business, but I talk about how y'all trust me like that. And she said, Apostle, I trust you in my life. I was like, when people tell you stuff like that, you give glory to God. You give glory to the ancestors. You give glory to the, because I know it's not me that they're really trusting. It's the God in me. It's my transparency about my relationship with the divine. Because everybody that is in these ATRs, they're going to fail you because they're not all in. I know what I'm giving you. I know what it can do for you. And let me tell y'all something. I show honor to my elders. I show respect. But I'm going to defend what God has given me. And that's with everything. And I am trying to be more in a position in case something happens that I have the tools that are necessary. And one thing I would say to you all, I hope that whatever you ever have invested in me, the men and the women, but more so the Black American women, I hope that you see your investment in me. I hope that when you turn on these channels and you see me teaching and doing what I do and hearing the testimony, I hope you feel good about every nickel, every penny, every dime, every time you click here. I hope that as a black man in these United States, that you feel that your investment in me, your time in me, and whatever you have contributed towards what I do, that it is well worth what you have spent. Whether it's graveyard work, whether it's conjure, whether it's consultations, whether it's progression reading, whatever it is. Exclusive said they got you blocked. Hold on. Hold on. Thank you, baby. I really, really appreciate that. I think my internet will come back up. No, it hasn't. Okay, it got you blocked. Okay, that's all right, because it's not coming through. All right, but I appreciate that, baby, and I thank you for. And like I say this, I say it from the heart, and I appreciate everything that everybody's doing. But I'm telling y'all, I'm more aggressive. I don't have Minister Mario here watching my back no more. I don't have that, and so I can't take certain risks that I used to take. And so I'm gonna be more aggressive. I'm not fit to allow this. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I told you after my Ocha birthday, I'm going to get Insasi. I'm not playing. And like I said, if you're gonna support me, support me. If you don't want to fuck with me, don't fuck with me and fuck off. Don't just not fuck with me, fuck off. Don't do partial. Do all of it. You understand? Don't just say fuck you. No, fuck me and fuck off. Do the whole completion. Don't part time it. Let's full time it. Okay? If this ain't what you want, this ain't worth your time, energy, and money, then hey, it's all good. But leave me alone, because I got things I got to accomplish. I'm not gonna fail, and I'm gonna reach what God got for me and for this platform. It's gonna happen. And the people that are investing in that, I'm gonna support them. All right. I love y'all. Thank you so much. Don't forget to hit that like button. If this helped you, comment. If you want to push this video, share it. Hit likes, live, comment behind it. Because this is our platform where we keep it 100 some days, 1,000. And some days I come in here, the thermostat is a million. And it's all good. Because one thing about it, it'll be truthful and it'll be real. All right? God bless you.